Hey YouTube, it's KB Baby here, and today I have a very interesting drama that just happened about an hour ago that I wanted to cover on the channel because it is way too sad, depressing, and somehow funny not to cover. Of course, I'm talking about Sssniperwolf ghosting a dying 10-year-old. Yeah, I didn't say it was gonna be fun, just that it was, kind of funny, because the phrase Sssniperwolf ghosting and dying 10-year-old is, it's pretty interesting, pretty eyebrow-raising, if I do say so myself. So, without further ado, I think I should just get on with this. So this drama really started when Keemstar makes a Twitter video, and I unfortunately can't show it, but I will just recap it for you. He basically says that Adam22 wanted to get in contact with Sssniperwolf because he knew of a 10-year-old girl that was, unfortunately diagnosed with cancer, and, they didn't know if the girl was going to live or not, and of course, with these types of situations, a Make-A-Wish type situation happens, right? Well, Adam22 gets in contact with Keemstar and it's like, hey, can you hook me up with Sssniperwolf? And Keemstar's like, dude, Sssniperwolf, she is a bitch and a whore, which is, I guess the alternate title for this video, the title I would have used if it didn't, if it wasn't so blatantly obvious. I mean, we're talking about Sssniperwolf here, she's not exactly, like, a pristine person, if you know anything about her. It's been a while since I've, I guess, kept up with the Sssniperwolf lore, I guess. I know Kavos, like, basically has a series on his channel talking about her, but, like, I feel like that's entirely irrelevant, but that's just icing on the cake, if you want my opinion, honest opinion, right? So, Adam22 eventually gets in contact with Sssniperwolf, and he gets the mom of the girl in contact with her, and basically they set up a date, right? Obviously, so that, they can talk. And here's the kicker. It's not even, like, in person. There's no, like, travel arrangements that need to happen or whatnot. It is literally just a FaceTime, which is... it makes it even worse somehow. And so... about an hour ago, maybe 2-3 hours at this point, Sssniperwolf was supposed to be on call, right? Talking to this girl, and apparently she's, like, now in critical condition, or she is just flat out dying, which is incredibly tragic. Like, again, I know I'm, like, laughing and kind of cheery through this video, but that's just because Sssniperwolf did something so fucked up. I don't know what else to do except laugh at it, because, like, what kind of person does that, right? Like, that is so comically evil to just, like, ghost, like, a 10-year-old and their family, when they're in their time of need. It's like, I can't imagine doing something that evil. And so, of course, as I was saying, Keem, brings this to Twitter's attention, and about, like, 5 minutes after he uploads that video, he basically was like, Sssniperwolf, you need to get in contact with this family right now! And I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty obvious. So, like, 5 minutes after that, he adds to that thread and says, that she's a scumbag because she blocked him. And apparently, at the time the thread was posted, like 40 minutes ago, she was having dinner at, like, a fancy fucking restaurant. Oh, man, this is awful. Like, I don't know if this is the most mean-spirited drama. It's obviously not, I don't think it's the worst drama that has happened this year, in terms of, like, bad things happening. I still think, like, Chris Chan and EDP445, probably take that cake, but this is needlessly cruel. Like, this was so preventable, and I am frankly shocked that it even got to this point. Just when I was about to upload this video, some more information came out from Keemstar on his Twitter, and basically it's just a couple text messages from Sssniperwolf, basically it says, hey, sorry, won't be home for another 2 hours, might be too late, blah blah blah. Sssniperwolf doesn't have time for a dying girl, blah 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 blah. And she's like, no need to be rude, I said I would do it, it's Christmas and my family's out of town. And and then Kim goes on to say, like, you know, dude, how long does it take to, you know, FaceTime with a fam? 5 minutes, right? This woman's evil. And it shows a tweet that says, I told her multiple times I would love to video chat her daughter, but I couldn't find a time that worked. My family is visiting and I got sick, so I haven't had time. Yeah, nowhere in that time, when she made that commitment, there was no amount of time, you know, 5-10 minutes to just, you know, call that dying girl's family. There just wasn't time, I'm led to believe. That's just that sure is something, Sniperwolf. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because there's only so much I can say about somebody who has such a willingness to be completely and utterly awful to somebody, like, people that absolutely don't deserve it, whether that's intentional or not. I feel like if Sniperwolf couldn't commit to this, she shouldn't have accepted it, or she should have, like, she literally planned for this, right? Like, that's the point of planning. You plan around events to make sure you have time for things. Why would you say yes if you didn't have time for it? Or why would you say yes to your hanging out with your family if you already made plans? Or why would you say yes to that date when you already had plans? It makes no fucking sense. And again, it's just a short amount of time. It's like 5-10 minutes to do, like, a FaceTime. Like, if that, right? Like, nobody's asking for you to fly out to, like, I don't know, the middle of Kentucky and, like, do an in-person, like, 2-hour, 3-hour, like, meeting with this kid, right? It's a FaceTime. It's incredibly frustrating, obviously, and I think excuse me, I think it's just a situation where the more you try and think logically or, like, rationally about it, you just can't, because the person that's doing this is not, you know, a very rational individual, I suppose, or has other priorities that you just can't fathom, or is just an awful person. And I guess that really just does describe Sssniperwolf, because, you know, she is a fucking handful from her history. Just the few snippets I remember. Like, she's not even a real gamer. She was not even a real fucking gamer back when that's what she did. I'm pretty sure, like, she was exposed for just having her boyfriend record that shit. So, like she was always rotten, but, you know, now it's just blatantly obvious. I guess even more so. Like, every single time a situation like this happens, it's just more and more on top of a pile that, and it just keeps growing. It just keeps getting bigger, and it's kind of sad, because I don't get. It makes for a funny joke, like, haha, Sniperwolf hates cancer patients, but it doesn't make it doesn't fill me with any joy, if that makes sense. So yeah. With all that being said, I think I'm just going to wrap it up here. I've been KP, baby. God bless your soul. Stay rad. Don't be radicalized, even against a fucking bitch like Sniperwolf. And yeah, I'm signing off. Peace.